If you are preparing for IELTS and you are not really sure about what kind of writing will make you score a band 5, 6 and 7, so this video is going to help you to clearly understand sentence by sentence that how you will be able to take your score from a band 6 to a band 7 or maybe more. So we'll be starting with the introduction first. In the introduction, we will see what kind of sentences are there and what has to be done to improve it. Okay. So first of all, we'll start with the topic. The topic we have got is the internet has dramatically altered our lives over the past few decades. Although some of these changes have been negative, the overall effect of this technology has been positive. What are your opinions on this? Give reasons for your answer and include any relevant example from your own knowledge or experience. So let us just start with the band score 5. The internet has dramatically changed our lives in recent times. In the 6 band score, however, the sentence could be framed like the internet has caused dramatic changes in our lives in recent years. Not recent times, recent years. Okay. Talking about 7 or 7 plus, the internet has brought significant changes. Now you can see here the collocation, significant changes. In the IELTS band 7 plus, the sentence has been improved. What actually happens when you choose precise words, when you collocate the sentences together well, then it improves the readability. And if it improves the readability of a sentence or the whole essay for that matter, it improves your band score. Now in the second sentence, it could be like this. But people still disagree about whether the effect of the internet has been good or bad. A band score 6 can be. However, in place of but, there is still some disagreement. So rather than framing the sentence like but people still disagree, the sentence can be framed as however, there is still some disagreement about whether the overall effect, rather than just saying directly effect, whether the overall effect of the internet has been good or bad. Okay, that is the band score 6. Now, when you look at a band score 7 plus, there remains some disagreement. There is still some disagreement, band score 6. There remains some disagreement as to whether. Now, see how connectors are being used, how cohesive devices are being used effectively, as to whether the overall effect of this technology, okay, rather than saying internet because it has already been used, so a paraphrased word can be technology for the internet. Technology has been positive or negative. There are 2 sentences that we have looked into and you can see a very clear difference in the language. Now when you talk about the sentence 3, you know how the sentence 3 can be like, means when you are talking about a body paragraph. So first, most people would agree that the internet has improved the way we communicate. Firstly, most people would disagree that the internet has greatly improved. We will be using disagree when we want to disagree to the statement. Otherwise, you can also say agree. You can say, firstly, most people would agree that the internet has greatly improved the way we communicate. In other improvised way, you can write, first of all, comma, it is an indisputable fact that the internet has revolutionized the way we communicate. Now, the word revolutionized made a clear difference in the writing. Now, when we read further, we can see It is true that spending too much time using the internet is dangerous because it can cause social problems. However, email and internet chat programs like MSN Messenger have helped most of us. Now, in the band score 6, the sentence can be like, although there is some danger of social isolation. It is talking more precisely about the problem. Although there is some danger of social isolation, a problem that we sometimes see in people who spend too much time online instead of talking to real people, comma, email and internet chat programs like MSN Messenger have brought great benefits to most of us. Now, in case of IELTS 7 plus band score, despite the risk of social isolation, a problem occasionally seen. Now, the sentence has been collocated very well. A problem occasionally seen in people who spend too much time at their computer terminal rather than relating to people in the real world. Most of us have benefited greatly from email and internet chat programs like MSN Messenger. You can see how beautifully the sentence has been framed. Okay, and hence it improves the readability, and consequently it will also improve the band score. Okay, then how this whole thing has been summed up in the band score 5. But I feel that this free movement of information has been a very positive trend. Now, in the 6 band score, however, I would argue that this free movement of information has generally been a very positive trend. But when you look at the IELTS band score 7 plus, then nonetheless, I would contend that this free flow of information, now you see in the band score 5 and 6, the information wasn't collocated, but in case of a band score 7 plus, this word is collocated. Okay, flow of information. This free flow of information has generally been a very positive development. Now you see, positive trend and development, there is a difference. So we generally collocate, like when we talk about something positive is happening, so we call it positive development. Okay, so this is a difference, very clear difference that you can see, and you can understand how you can improve your writing. That's why it's paramount important to edit your writing before you submit it. What I would suggest, if you are spending about 30 minutes in your writing task too, so you should keep about 8 to 10 minutes. At least keep 5 minutes for editing your work. Hope this video would have been useful to you. Now there is a task for you. You have to write an introduction of this task. I'll shortly come up with another video. Till then, take care of yourself. Have a good day. Bye-bye.